her going. So, what's up, everybody? We're back again. It's Friday night, 7:30, coming at you live from the Razor Company, and for another Artisan Spotlight. I'm Angelo.
I'm Gardner. I'm J-Mac from the Canadian Mafia Show. Every Friday night, we bring you the biggest names in what shaving. If you're catching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single upload.
That's right. So, tonight we're going to be interviewing Alan, Long Island. I'm sorry. Tongue-tied. Now I forget where I was at. Long shaving. We couldn't be more excited. And Alan, you've been doing this, manufacturing premium brushes, straight razor scales, getting into some tying knots and stuff like that, which is amazing. So we're excited to learn everything about you, about the company. So let's get right into her. So thank you, one, for joining us, J-Mac, and also Gardner. Thank you guys for also joining. Appreciate it. And also, so go ahead, Alan, you guys introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about the company.
All right, I'm Alan, and this is my wife, Courtney, of Long Shaving.
Hi.
Courtney does all my shipping and decals and labels. She really helps me out there.
I do all the back end work. He does all the magic. I'm the person behind the scenes.
Nice.
Nice. That's awesome. No, that's magic in itself.
We're both born and raised in Kentucky, and we've been here all our lives, basically.
Nice. No, that's awesome. Yeah, no, I got some friends just the other side over there in Tennessee, by Knoxville. So yeah, right on, right on. So go ahead, J-Mac, man. Let you lead off, bud.
Yeah, so just quickly, tell us what Long Shaving is all about. What kind of products and services do you offer to the wet shaving community?
All right, so I make my own blanks, pour my own blanks, turn brush handles, I make straight razor scales. I make straight razors too. Occasionally, they take a lot of time, and time is something I'm limited with. Let's see. I also tie my own knots. I really focus on that, tying my own knots. So what else?
Customized DE razors.
Yeah, I customize the e-razors, polish, anodize, Cerakote. I get into a little bit of everything.
Nice, one-stop shop. I dig it. I was checking out some of your Instagram posts, some of your straight razor scales. Beautiful work. Beautiful work.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, same. I was definitely going through and peeking through the catalog. Very nice work, my friend. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead, Gardner.
So how did you get started in wet shaving?
In 2018, when we got married, I was looking at I think I had a cartridge razor, and I just looked at my grandfather's old razors, and I knew there was something better. And honestly, my first one I picked up was from Walmart, Vanderhagen, and I liked it enough to keep pursuing it. And my wife asked me to join some Facebook groups, so I started looking at Facebook groups, and you know what happened there? I bought every artisan soap I could find. And,
rabbit hole.
Yeah, bought a lot of DE razors. I started making straight razor scales almost immediately, in probably early 2019, and learning how to hone and restore old Sheffield straight razors, and just passion kept growing. I wanted to do it all.
Nice. So going through, so we just talking about, we just like you're going through and making stuff like that. So are you working in like metallurgy to make the straights, or
I do stock removal blanks. I buy blanks of steel.
Okay.
I don't have a forge where I'm making Damascus or anything yet, but I usually buy some type of exotic steel, or 01 or 1095. I just made a couple of straight razors out of a Japanese steel that's called Suminagashi, and it's almost like Damascus. It's just
Okay.
a layered, yeah. But stock removal right now. I have a 2x72 grinder that I make all of them on.
Nice. Is it their preferred type of style or anything like that that you like for your straights? So like rounded tip or Spanish tip or barbers?
He's kind of tried them all, I think.
Yeah, I really anything that looks different.
Nice.
I like the barber's notch. I like French points quite a bit.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I have been mainly focusing on brushes and knots for the past couple of years with my time, and I've been focusing on trying to make the best brush I can. There's a lot of different types of hairs, the density, the loft. You can really dive deep into tying knots. So that's where I focus most of my energy lately.
Nice. Nice. Go ahead, J-Mac.
I was going to pass it over to Gardner. Gardner?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
No problem. So, is this something that you do full time?
No, unfortunately, I am a fleet mechanic, diesel mechanic. I work on vehicles and semis and wheel loaders and skid steers and forklifts and a lot of stuff like that. That's my full time, so I'm a hobbyist, and I would love to do it full time whenever, we work up the courage to do that.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, definitely bravo for doing that. We're a mechanic. I work somewhat indirectly in the trucking industry, so thank you for keeping those guys on the road. So, and J-Mac, yeah, fellow ex-trucker himself.
I used to beat the piss out of them. So these guys like you that kept me on the road and kept me making money. So
They are.
Right on. Yeah, no. Yeah, go ahead, J-Mac. Keep going.
So you mentioned hand-tied knots. So I mean that's quite a rabbit hole in itself, or even a rabbit pit, I think at this point. So what was kind of your catalyst for wanting to dive down that particular path?
I'm a perfectionist, and I'm really picky about everything. I wanted to as soon as I started wet shaving. It's it's just something I could control. I can make the shapes. I can change the density, change everything about it. Gel, it's just my passion.
Nice. I like that. I mean, that takes some commitment to the hobby too, right? I mean, a lot of us jump into it and we'll spend lots of money on trying different things, and you're like, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna learn how to do it myself. I'm gonna do it. And kudos to you for that. That's impressive.
It takes a lot of patience to tie knots.
Especially because there's no one out there that's like showing you how to do it. It's all trial and error.
Right. And that must be a nice thing to do too. Something else to do with your hands. In the evening besides after working, on engines and stuff all day long, and just something else that you can do with your hands, but it's not, just a whole different realm, train of thought, I guess, right?
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, very, very calming too, I'm sure.
It can be.
Mm-hmm.
It can also be very frustrating.
Go ahead, Gardner.
So, what's your favorite material to make handles out of or scales out of?
I think wood, really. I use a lot of resin, but wood is, I use a lot of wood from my family farm and here in Kentucky. And I really like that. It just means more to me. But I am in love with wild colors. I love colorful stuff. So resins, you know, I don't know if you've seen some of my brush handles. Uh, there's one in that cabinet back there in the bottom. They are, you know, Max Brecker's razor scales, how they're abalone and they just really colorful. Well, I wanted to try to do something like that for a brush handle. So I made several, I don't know.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
I've made several like that. And, but also really, really like traditional looking stuff like ivory, you know, the stuff like that. I love it all. And that takes me into making a little bit of everything.
No, that looks awesome. That looks definitely amazing. So let me see here. So in the company, I mean, you said, what was it 2018 is when you guys got started, right?
That's when I started wet shaving. I really started with long shaving in 2021.
Oh, okay.
I bought my grandfather's house then, and my grandfather turned wood, turned bowls. He had an old lathe from the 30s, and that's what I use.
Oh, wow.
It's been updated. It has a VFD and a nice motor and everything, but I still use it exclusively. There's a mini jet lathe that I got with it, but I prefer to use his old lathe.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, and it's been in my family. My great-grandfather bought that lathe, and then my grandfather used it, and now I'm using it, and it means a lot to me. Yeah.
That is so awesome. And yeah, definitely it's something that you keep it going, keep the tradition going, keep it working. That's amazing. So with that, and you said that you also picked up your grandpa's razor too. So doing
Yes.
that, so you're kind
I
of
got
keeping that together as well.
I got a lot of his old shaving gear. I got probably 3 brushes and a couple straight razors and 2, what do they call, valet auto strop razors.
Okay.
I got a couple of those. So I was fortunate that my family kept them around, and I could, since I was showing interest in it, I could go get those things. A lot of people don't have that opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. So with long shaving, what's been the I'd say what's been like the biggest challenge that your company has faced, you know, as a company, and how did you overcome?
Well, I'm still overcoming it. It's time management, and it's going to be difficult until I decide to do it full time. I think it's just a struggle that I'm going to have to deal with. But my passion for the hobby, every free second I have goes toward making. It's just, we don't have kids, so I basically devote most of my time toward it.
Nice. Well, like you said, both of you do. It's a team.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah. No, that's awesome though. You guys share that together.
Yeah, she
So
helps me with the creative aspect too. I run a lot of stuff by her.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta have the wife's input, man. That's awesome. Yeah.
Right.
Gardner knows about that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's amazing.
I wish mine was like that. Mine, like in a package, is like another package. Where are you putting that stuff? Like, don't worry about it. I got room for it. Just where?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
don't worry
you got to
about it.
bring them in on it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know. I failed miserably at that. I've tried. She just keeps resisting, and I've been at this 9 years. So I'll keep trying though.
Yeah.
I look at it this way. There's much worse things he could be doing. There's much worse things he could be spending money on. He's home. He's with me. He's buying straight razor stuff. That's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd much rather him do that. And it's
Yeah.
And that's what I've explained to her as well. It's like, I could be spending my money on much worse things, but
yes.
here I
And
am.
it holds its value. You can always sell it. It's not like it's once you buy it, it's worth nothing.
Oh, exactly. And she'd freak if she ever found out what my collection was worth. Probably, I don't want to tell her for reasons that are probably might extend my life expectancy. If you guys ever see my stuff up for sale, I'm not okay.
Hey, J-Mac, what happened, bud? No, but it's awesome that you guys share that together, and you, like I say, you make it as a team effort, and it's something you guys can share and look back upon also.
Yeah.
You know, and that's amazing. So, but yeah, like people are saying in the comments, you know, behind every successful man is also a strong woman. So,
yeah,
kudos. So yeah. So speaking of team effort, go ahead, J-Mac. What do you got, bud?
I'm gonna pass this one over to Gardner. Gardner, go ahead, man. You always get the fire questions, so
Yeah.
All right, so getting down to the making process. So what's your favorite part? Do you like pouring better? Do you like turning better? Or are you one of those weirdos that likes sanding?
Oh,
Oh
no.
God, no.
I swear 90% of being an artisan is sanding.
Amen. Finally. Amen.
Oh.
I don't know how he does it. I could never do that.
My favorite part is looking at the finished product, but I do enjoy pouring. It's fun. You can have a lot of fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
And turning's relaxing too. Yeah, so I enjoy a lot of the process.
He enjoys it all except for sanding them, basically.
Yeah.
yeah, that's your kryptonite too, isn't it, Gardner?
Yeah, I think if there's anybody that says that they thoroughly, actually, and honestly enjoy sanding, then there's something wrong with them.
I have a couple of your matte brush handles, and they look really good. I like your mattes too, your matte finishes.
Right on. Appreciate it. That's a sore subject between Angelo and I.
Matt's not done.
People ask for matte handles, and it's like, but it's not done.
It's not done.
I'm selling something that isn't finished.
I love it.
It's just my personal preference. But I do have to say, though, the one credit I give a matte finish is that it makes it a heck of a lot easier for shave of the day photos because there's no reflection.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably the one thing that I say that was going for matte finish. But that's just me.
Well, I think what needs to happen, in my opinion, is because I know you're talking about going out to gardeners and turning some brushes. I think Gardner, you need to let them turn brushes, and you need to let them do the sanding process, all the sanding process and the finishing process. Then Angelo's quickly going to realize, yeah, you know what?
Matt's not bad.
These matte brushes are pretty fire. These are pretty good.
That's a
It'll
good
be an
point.
honor. It will be an honor. I tell you that. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. We've been talking about it for a long time. Yeah. So out of all the products that you make, restore, build, do you have a personal favorite that you like to work with?
Well, I would say, yeah, the finished product using a brush that I poured, turned, sanded, polished, tied the knot for, sorts the hair. It's a pretty special experience. And
Nice.
I love that. A lot of guys can feel a similar feeling just getting a straight razor, learning how to hone it yourself and shave on that edge. It's a similar experience to that.
Nice. It's like picking up a vintage, something you've been looking for, like a vintage Gillette or something, and cleaning it up and everything.
Yeah.
And when you get it home, and then you get that first shave with it.
You have your own
Yeah.
time and sweat and everything in it. It means more to you. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and yours is you're going like completely top to bottom. You're pouring, you're making the brush, you're tying the knot. I mean, from everything from head to toe on that thing. So
Yeah.
that's gotta be an amazing feeling.
And I love hearing customer feedback or seeing shave of the days. We all love that, all artisans. I mean, it's the best, best. So
Yeah.
that is the most enjoyable part.
Nice. Nice. I like it. What do you got, Gardner? Go ahead.
So if you're anything like me, and this is something that I struggle with, how do you get the things in here to end up in your hands? Do you have a process that you like record your ideas, or?
I usually have a notepad that I draw. I draw while I'm at work, any free time. And also, I show it to QC over here, and she will tell me no.
I think our wives might be related.
All these colors together, how do I do it? And I'm like, this is the best way, or I help him with the pouring part, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Where do you get the most of your ideas from?
Well,
Like, what inspires you?
I think a lot of it is other artisans. I see them pushing, limits, and I want to push past that. I'm just kind of competitive, I guess. I know I'm never with my time. I'm never going to be able to put a large enough quantity to where everybody has something that I made in their hands or hopefully in their den eventually. But I'm trying to work on the quality and have something that's special. Everything that I make be special to somebody.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah. We got J Mac.
So you mentioned you got some straight razors from your family. Do you straight razor shave yourself when I take it?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
I use DE razors quite a bit. I use straight razors just as much, and everything in between. Injectors or Artist Club. I'm diehard. I mean, I love it all.
Oh, you're just
Yes, commissaries too.
nice. You're just like me then, yeah. use everything. Actually, I use both. I mean, I use straights, not as much real straights anymore. I mostly switched to 8 Artist Club shavettes, but I use those in the DE for every shave now. So I just gotta enjoy both, right? Just gotta do it all. So
Yeah, the Artist Clubs are really good. I like them. I used one for about a full year. My first straight razor, it was a shavette. It was a feather Artist Club, and I used it for a long time.
Yeah,
Every
I love mine.
Same.
Yeah.
This is the way.
They shave like laser beams, man. People sleep on them, and they're like, I don't know if I want to spend the money. Spend the money.
Good.
It's worth everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, have you ever made scales for chevettes?
Oh yeah, I've made several. The Feather DX is probably the most popular, and I've made several for them. And then the Kai makes a nice shavette.
Yeah.
I think she went to go get something.
You like you like purple, right, Angelo?
I love purple.
Yeah.
If you like purple, and I got you covered.
And Angelo, you like purple too, right, Angelo?
Yeah.
Yeah. He check out his Instagram when you're done. He has a Feather DX and translucent purple scales.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's sick looking.
Thank you.
Purple and green. Green is my jammy jam, man. Yes. Those two together. Woo! But greens and purples.
Those translucent scales in that DX are beautiful.
I just made these last weekend.
Wow.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. That
They're
looks
beautiful.
amazing.
Thank you.
probably my favorite ones. And then he's also made one like this.
Ooh,
Those are
yeah.
both Feather DX Artist Club.
Man, that's you have one of those, don't you, J Mac?
No, I have an SR Feather Super Razor,
Okay.
and then my SS is a Cami.
I made a
Oh,
That's right.
brush to go with that one.
Oh,
look at that.
This brush has a lot of clear in it, and I might have got inspired to do that by you. Yeah, it seems like he might have been the one that made a clear with the drop in like that.
Yeah, hold on a second.
oh, I love it. I love it.
Here we go.
I love it.
Me too.
Oh man, those Chevettes look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Purple. Like that.
Yep, that's gorgeous.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious, that is amazing. So, oh, is that one of yours? Oh yeah. So, let's see. There's Jason had to show one of his too.
That's
It's
so
also
pretty.
oh the OG coin for AKA coin in there, but yeah, it's got that translucent
I
and
love
such. Yeah.
that. When you can see a little window into the brush,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that's really neat. That is so cool. You guys are just amazing, man. Bravo.
Thank
um people are saying enhanced. Yeah, it's very enhanced. So what are the few things that with the brand that we that people may not know that you might want to share?
Let me think on that one. Did I say anything about that?
I don't know.
She has a better memory than me.
Yes, I do, but I don't remember.
Well,
You did say that might have been the one we skipped over.
yeah. Well, no, I don't know. Anything that people may not know about me and the brand.
That you're a perfectionist. That's one thing.
I said that.
But
Yeah.
everything that you put out, you've put your hard work into. I mean, you don't put anything out that you just slapped together and was like, here.
That's obvious. Yeah, I'm a one man, and I have a beautiful woman behind me helping me out.
Nice. Nice. I love that. There you go. Good man. Let me see here. Gardner, what do you got, bud?
So I got two. One's a quick one. We'll start with that one. Carbide or high-speed steel?
Both.
Agreed.
I need both to make some of the shapes. It's easier to use both. They leave a different finish each one, but just get out start hand sanding. Yeah.
And then second, any artisan will admit that there's highs and lows. So what's been like a high point and what's been a challenge?
Well, high point is the finished product. The challenge I know we've all dealt with, like if you're doing a segmented brush and something flies apart, or I drop a set of scales that I just spent the day making, or that's really hard to deal with if you have a lot of time wrapped up in something. A lot of
There's limited time to do it.
This brush handle right here,
they're beautiful, but I hate them.
it took a long time to be able to make it. There's a lot of trial and error, and it's expensive materials, and
it's very stressful. It's very stressful.
But that's a low point. But then seeing a finished product, it makes it worth it. Makes it worth it every time.
true. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it at the end. And then, like you said, if it's one that you're keeping, then you know, really enjoy it because it's something you get to have too.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah. And then seeing it out there, if somebody has it in their den, you know, that just amplifies that. So, yeah. All right. So, let me see here. Go ahead, J Mac. You have a question?
Yeah. So you mentioned you do anodizing and cerakoting as well. So what got you down into that rabbit hole?
Well, I like to have my stuff look different than everybody else's, and I figure a lot of guys are the same as me. And you know, there's a lot of talented makers, machinists making DE razors, but they might not always have a way to take it to the next level, and whether it be just the polish on the metal, anodizing if it's titanium, or I was doing gold plating even there for a while, and I just I love to make something a little different than what everybody else has.
You had me at gold plating. I'm addicted to gold plated things. I have an overlander that's just a Carve overlander. It's brass. It's just dying to be gold plated.
Go, dude.
The Gold Lantern. That's got to happen.
The gold lander needs to happen. Yeah.
Yeah. It's sufficient for the Don. Exactly.
Right. Yeah, I know, but I do like that aspect. Yeah, because you were right. Yeah, like I know a couple manufacturers do anodizing, Carve being one of them, but
Mm-hmm.
that
Blackland started now.
what's that?
And Blackland just started to do their titanium too.
Okay, nice.
But
Yeah.
Carve
So,
does a really good job on their aluminum.
yeah, I mean they're beauties, but for sure. And but yeah, other than them, yeah, nobody else is really doing that. So yeah, it's nice to see somebody else that's available out there that can take care of that for people.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, we got some lot of listener questions here to get into. So people
All
are
right,
itching at the bit here. So let's go.
bring 'em.
It's all right. So Ian, he says, "Man, I love to get a brush that was wood sourced from family farm. Love to see stuff like that. That's amazing." So Carlos got two-parter here. One, Alan, your reserve pours are unreal. One day I will get one. Keep up the amazing work. And what is your favorite finish on a razor?
My favorite finish on a razor. On a DE razor? Yes.
I believe so.
Well, I haven't been doing Cerakote very long, but I love how many options there are. You can do the top cap a color. You can even have a pattern on it. The base plate can be a different color. The handle can be a different color. It's pretty cool what all you can do there. But as far as regular stainless steel razor, I love taking one that either had the machine finish or something, and then polishing it and seeing how different it looks. They look
Night and day.
It is completely different when you see one that used to be satin or machine finish, and then it's a mirror finish, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I've seen the polished like Yates,
Yeah,
like their razors. Woo,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those things look gorgeous. Let me see here. Art Shaves, two questions here. One, Kentucky bourbon or Tennessee whiskey? And bourbon.
Right.
And then what was the inspiration for the brush coin?
My coin came from old Sheffield straight razors, 1800s, 1900s. There are many manufacturers that did like for barbers use, and they all have an Iron Cross logo on them. There's Joseph Elliott, there's Joseph Rogers, Wade and Butcher. Um, it goes on and on, but it was rooted pretty deeply into wet shaving. Even Jim razors, the single edge Jim razors, they even used the Iron Cross logo for a while. And you still see it on a lot of barbers use stuff, or the Holy Black. They have like a form of it on theirs with the H and then the arrow and then at the end. And also, another big passion of my life is motorcycles. And I went to school in Orlando, Florida, to work on motorcycles. I had my own motorcycle shop for a few years. And motorcycle riders, the vests, the logos they have, Iron Crosses are pretty big into that culture. So it was kind of like a two-part, I saw it all over wet shaving and in the motorcycle world. So
it just fits.
it fit.
Nice.
And I also
That's so awesome.
wanted something that I could stamp into a straight razor, like a small logo. I was trying to think of something that I could put it on almost anything without trouble. And that's what I
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, it's a solid looking coin, man. Definitely like it. Let me see here. Platypus shaver. A lot of two-parters here. Do you prefer synthetic, badger, or boar? And then what is your favorite ice cream flavor, the both of you?
I don't
I'll let her go.
I don't really like a lot of ice cream. I like espresso ice cream, but that's about it.
Nice.
Oh, good choice.
I got a picky wife.
Yep, they are related.
I'm definitely a badger guy, but I love my boars. I've been looking for loose boar hair for a long time, and I cannot find anybody to sell it, source it. It's, but I do love, I would choose badger overall. And my favorite ice cream, I love a lot of ice creams, but butter pecan is probably
my man.
I mean,
Me too.
how do you go wrong with butter pecan? Like, I don't think you can.
There you go.
Yeah. Now, see, me, I like a good butter pecan, but I don't like it if they use really heavily salted pecans in the recipe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, sometimes you get some and they're like, whoo, you got to water it down or something.
Yeah.
You just chase it with more ice cream, Angelo.
Pretty
Come
much.
on now.
You just add more in there.
That's right. Just less pecans in the second bowl, more ice cream. You're good.
Yeah.
Man, coffee, ice cream. I'm 100% convinced our wives are related. My wife is from the South too, so there's a good possibility.
Yes, it's delicious.
Yeah.
It might be.
Oh, you have little pieces of espresso in there too.
It is
If
good.
you get 5 of those.
It's really good.
Man, I need ice cream on the way. I know what I'm doing on the way home. Something by the grocery store.
Get some mint chocolate chip.
No.
No, mint not going chocolate.
Kim Gray, yes, she was asking favorite hair of Knott's, and then now does wife wet shave?
No,
We've
I am
tried.
clumsy. No.
Sore subject.
Yeah, I would cut myself wide open. I had a leaf for a little while, and it was just too hard to use. It's like the angle that you have to shave your legs at with it. It's not conducive to actually shaving your legs in the shower. I mean,
Was that the pivoting
shower.
head one or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it was the rose gold one.
Yeah, it was
One of his friends actually got it for me.
yeah,
But
JB.
yeah, JB Broman, is that his last name?
Mhm.
But
He's the man.
yes, I love that man. He's great. But he got it for me, and I tried to use it, and I tried really hard to love it because I don't want to keep using cartridges. That's a waste of money because they're not great. but I could not ever get a smooth shaver. I would just end up dropping it because it's so heavy. I just feel like for a woman it needs to be a little bit lighter because 90% of us shave in the shower. It's not like we're running a bath and we can sit there and we have all this time in the world to just sit there and shave our legs. I mean, it's not.
Some do.
It's not that enjoyable. I mean, it's just not for women. But it's just I could never get the hang of it. I felt like I was wasting time.
Yeah.
When I could just get it done with a cartridge in 10 seconds and be done.
She needs to learn the whole slow down and enjoy the experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
I reckon.
I want to say blessed and cursed because it was the other way around for me. My wife was the one that found wet shaving, and now she works here.
Yeah.
So she's the one that comes home with boxes that I get to go through.
Well, thank God for her.
Yeah. And she has a leaf, but yeah, same thing. It took her a little bit, and every now and then she'll get a nick or something, but it's taking her time and things like that and learning it. And now, she got like the grip sleeves and stuff on there, and taking her time. She has all her own. She's got more gear than I do, but
wow.
so yeah. But I love it though. But sometimes we'll share. So, but yeah, she has that. But then she also uses DEs also.
Yeah.
She's kind of right there. I'm thinking about a straight razor, but it'll be a minute.
I feel like it would be so hard to straight razor shave your legs. Like that is entirely too many possibilities to cut yourself for me.
Have you seen the Leaf Derma planer?
She has that.
Yeah.
Actually, she has, I think, 2 or 3.
I just let him straight razor my face when I need that done. I mean.
Yeah, she actually lets me shave her face with a straight razor.
Hey.
She tried enough to
Yep.
face.
I did that for Crystal. I dermaplaned her face for her. So
yeah.
It's an exhilarating feeling. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, no, definitely try it again if you ever get a chance to. I know a place where you can get shave gear. So,
Congrats on the new building. Yeah, congratulations on the new building. It looks like it's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah. Jason's pretty pumped up. It's going to be.
I bet. Yeah.
More space to run around in and stuff. I told them they're going to need roller skates to get around in there.
Yeah, I saw a stairwell, multiple. So you got 2 floors.
Oh no, that was something else. That was a job that Carlos was working on.
Oh.
But no, it's a single level. So for now, we'll see what the future holds. Let me see here. So Shave Wives Club. Speaking of, so I guess it would be like a distant cousin, Courtney, Amelia, Gardner's wife said, "Join us and we'll help you out. Tips. It gets easier." So they're on Instagram right there. See them, Shave Wives Club. They're amazing ladies.
I will go follow now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Leave that up for a second.
Thank you.
It's also kind of like a Wet Shavers Anonymous for Shave Wives.
Definitely need that.
See what this said. Like I said, my wife, she's the enabler, so she.
Like
you're blessed.
Yeah, I feel like you're lucky for that.
Yeah, he's very, very lucky. You are a blessed man right there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love it.
I just followed.
There you go. Nice. Let me see what else I got going on here. Howard Pronto, are you looking? This is actually one of the questions too. Well done, Howard. Are you looking to getting a website?
A website. I really need one, but then again, I've thought about partnering with somebody like you all. So I would like to get away from customs as much as I could on brushes and just do small drops on brushes because I can make more handles, knots, everything. If it's coming out of my head and I'm not trying to make it
someone else.
Make it according to somebody else's specs. It's a lot faster to make my own creations than
Amen.
something.
I agree
Gardner.
with that wholeheartedly. Amen.
So I'm wanting to do that, and that way I can do small drops, and I'll still always do reknotting brush handles, or customizing something. But that's the way I would like to move forward. With the website, I'm still not 100% positive. Um, so we'll see.
Nice. So, I mean, I know you guys are on Instagram. So, where would people reach out to
Yeah,
you
on
for
Instagram.
stuff like now currently?
Me on Instagram.
Instagram.
Some people do on Facebook Messenger. It just depends. So you can DM me anywhere, and I'll get back to you.
Okay. That way, people know. Yes. And let me catch up here. This is a good one. Actually, this is yep. That's where. So they're asking where could they buy? Look for your brushes, and you said Instagram, and then bbs.live. Seeds of a sacred tree. That's all that needs to be said. Alan is one of the artisans that is still under the radar. There has to change. Beautiful brushes and great work. So
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah. So there's a good question here.
That is that handle, by the way.
Oh, nice. That is gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. Do you listen to music while you churn?
Sometimes I do. If my dust collector's on, and if I'm sanding, I definitely do. When I'm turning, sometimes I can't hear it. So I love music, though. I always listen to music in my shop.
Nice. Anything in particular?
Usually rock. I've listened to a lot of country now too, but it's usually rock.
Nice.
Nice.
Classic or modern?
Classic rock. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, some modern.
Yeah.
Some, it just depends.
Yeah. Yeah, I love I'd say pre 90s rock myself. Some of the modern stuff okay, but I gotta have 70s, 60s, 80s. That's my jam.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
I like it too.
Classic for a reason. Not just because it's old. It's just good music.
This is darn good music. That's right. So you already talked about motorcycles earlier. So do you currently ride?
Yes. I have a Ducati that I ride now, and it's a hyper motard. It's kind of a naked type. It's Street Fighter looking bike. I've had a lot of motorcycles, and I've narrowed it down to just the Ducati right now.
Nice. Yeah. Sometimes you'll see a motorcycle parked out here. It's not mine, but you ever come up here, you may see one parked out here during the summer. The 2 or 3 weeks that we have summer in Michigan. So,
Crystal's bike?
Yeah. No. I wouldn't trust the way her lead foot. No, I'd rather buy shave gear, not speeding tickets. That's right. What you got, Gardner?
So, what's your favorite color to use in handles?
Purple. I would make almost everything with some type of purple in it. If
I love purple.
I know people like other colors, so I have to also make other colors. But I do love purple.
Nice.
Also,
All shades.
really like this color, like a mint green or teal, turquoisey. You know, I like that color range quite a bit.
Mm. Yeah, mix those two together. That's
That's right.
Yeah, never talking.
Yeah, Amelia's saying Gardner would make everything in blue. Yeah. What you got, J-Mac?
So a few years in now, if you had to start over again, is there anything you would change, or would you just keep on the same course?
I try not to dwell on any of that because being a perfectionist and limited on time, I would change everything all the time. Hindsight, but there's really, it's been great. Everybody has been great. The community, I love it. I have some excellent customers and friends in the community that, I can't change any of it. It's been excellent.
Nice.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Right on, right on.
Thank
You adjust, you overcome. Yeah. So, yeah, Jacob, he is asking about custom wraps for feathered commissaries. You ever done that?
Wraps? No.
No, I have not.
Or even handles, or a slip-on, because I know, like on the feather camisori, like the rubberized grip, it just slips off, I think.
Oh, really?
Or it can be removed. So that might be an avenue to look at, custom scale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
Never
would
even
be
thought
cool.
about that.
Something I did do like that not very long ago. I made the old chick injectors. They have they have a handle on them. I think it's a Bakelite handle.
Yep.
And, I slipped it off and took a pin blank, and made a new one, drilled the hole. So I think it would be super simple, just like that was. Commissary, you could use almost anything, really.
Yeah.
I use
There you go. He's looking
wrap.
for something, some form of wrap or something for his commissary. There you go, Jacob.
Yeah,
Reach out
to
Alan.
Here, grab that.
Okay.
My first commissary. It was the first custom razor I ever had made for me when I started. It didn't have one, and I put it in a case, and you can just leave it in there. It's got a deer hide wrap on it. I did that. I could just expand on that, something like that. That was one of my first straight razors. This was a knife my grandfather made.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just like a shadow box of memories.
Ooh. It's a beautiful box.
I have it all around.
Oh, that's gorgeous work, man. That's beautiful stuff right there. Let me see here. Let me just catch up, see if I got everybody. Is there a wait list for custom brushes?
Oh man, I'm really trying to get away from them. I'm wanting to do drops. So there'll be a cutoff point, but not much of a wait right now. No.
Okay. Good. Carlitos, he was asking, do you have currently a favorite soap, artisan or legacy soap? So something like Paraso, dare I say Arco, anything like that?
Favorites, I have to say, Noble Otter has always been one of my favorites.
Nice.
Gentleman's Nod has been doing excellent stuff lately. Mammoth, we really like them. Ethos, Saponificio, Versino, it goes on. There's a lot of good ones.
He doesn't have a favorite, basically.
Yeah. Well,
there's plenty.
There's so many good brands out there now.
Yeah. All right. So here's a question. What is in your current lineup right now? So what was your most recent?
Most recent shave?
Yep.
It was
Ethos something.
Oh yeah, it was Ethos Fresco.
Nice.
Ethos Fresco.
I see one of those right over here. I go smell it afterwards so I can get in the zone. Yeah. Right on. No, that's good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Get in the zone, then you'll be taking it home.
All right. I just got to make sure. Yeah, so I'll cut up with everybody. Nice. Is there anything in the lineup right now available for purchase?
Yes, I have. This seeds a sacred tree that I could not. I have either one together or by themselves. This is a Reserve 5 knot, fan knot. It is 26 millimeter.
Gorgeous.
This one is bored out 28 millimeter. And that might be it right now. I don't think I have anything else finished.
The
Abalone DX.
oh wow, that is just gorgeous. You gotta stop showing me that one. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's a beaut.
That matches my poker handle. That crystal got me too. Woo, man. So Jason,
Bill, if I might.
yeah, go ahead.
So, every brush that we make, I'm sure you feel the same way as like a child.
Yeah.
When you let it go. Has there ever been one that got away that you wish you could
Oh,
have back?
it happens all the time. All the time. You have to just say goodbye, and she says, you can make another one. I'm like,
Yep.
no,
No, you can't.
no,
They're never the same.
not the same. Yeah, you understand.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you my favorite one that he sold.
Yeah, I had to learn how to not get attached to them pretty early on. I think my first, one of my first ones, I even made a post saying, I don't know how artisans sell their work. I'm already in love with this handle. Yeah.
Especially when they have a lot of meaning. Like you said, if it's wood from your family farm and something that's hard
Something
to
like
build.
that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, Nate's yelling at you. He said, Gardner, you got that brush back.
Yep, I use it all the time.
This is the one that I wish he would have kept.
Oh man,
That's gorgeous.
beauty.
Beautiful
Love
work,
the
man.
fractal burned anything, and I like black and gold together.
Yeah.
It's so classic looking.
Are y'all
Yeah,
familiar
very.
with fractal burning? It's the wood burning where it looks like a lightning bolt, kind of.
Yep.
Mm.
That was something else I had to make the machine to do that. It's like 20,000 volts of electricity that makes that pattern.
I almost didn't let him do it because I was afraid.
Do you use
He wanted to take
a microwave?
it apart, and I wouldn't let him. I bought him a transformer instead. I was like, if you're
Neon
gonna do
sign
it-
transformer.
Yep, he's only allowed to use that because you can electrocute yourself taking a microwave apart. No.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. See you standing between like two giant Tesla coils, you know what I'm saying? It's so cool. It's alive. So, Jason said that. So, can you hold up that Seeds of the Sacred Tree handle again? So that Jason said that he's going to purchase that, and you're going to pick a number, and the winner is going to receive that handle.
Uh-oh.
So we got 44 people watching right now. So pick a number, and then that person's going to win that brush, and Jason's going to purchase it.
You know what number I'd pick?
13.
Nice.
Now you don't have to work too hard for that one, Angelo.
Yeah, I was like, hold my breath
Take it
there. He said 41. I'm like, no, because it's 32. No. All right, folks, here we go. So while I'm doing this, Gardner, go ahead, ask. You got a question, bud? I know you got something.
So you mentioned dust collection. Have you had that the whole time, or was that an addition at some point?
No, I haven't had one very long, actually.
I bought it for him for Christmas.
I
Last year.
was last year.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was cleaning up the shop after Everbrush. You know,
It was everywhere.
everywhere. Resin's messy. I've seen some artisan posts where they're just covered in resin shaving.
Yeah. A new lathe is great, but my goodness, a dust collection system, that's like life changing.
Yes. And this, I mean, it's not like it's a big giant one or anything. It's a small one, but it does.
Mine's not either.
Oh, it does perfect. It's great. Yeah.
Wear a mask.
He
Also,
does.
we've seen.
Face guard and all.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Please,
Good.
please.
Definitely a face guard, in case that resin shatters, Gardner.
It has happened.
I use the squint method.
The squint, safety squint.
Guilty.
You only got one set of peepers, my man.
It's true.
Yep.
You got to guard them well. Guard them
one
well.
time-
They are.
Safety glasses.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is killing me. Okay. So
Do it.
this is going. This has got to be just sweet, amazing karma. So
No.
yeah, I could take the screenshot of it and show the people. Trevor Peering.
Nice.
Congratulations.
So, Trevor, this is going to you, bud.
That a boy, Trevor. Look at that, bringing one home for the Canadian Mafia, eh?
So that
They win.
handle is going to Canada. So to work out the logistics afterwards, and then get all that together with you guys and Jason. So bravo.
Standing. Congrats, Trev.
Congrats,
Right,
man.
congratulations, my friend. Oh my gosh. So all right, let me catch up here. Make sure. So Jason NYC, besides resin and wood, what other materials are either would you try to work with?
Almost anything. There's
You use metal in your brushes.
there's thin metals. There's several different types of resins. Acrylic. There's the abalone, micarta. I've made a couple out of ebonite. Ebonite is
Stinks.
a stinky material. It's
Hey, Gardner.
it's a dense rubber with a lot of sulfur in it.
Ooh.
And you know what sulfur smells like. But yeah, I'll try almost anything. I've never used Fordite, which is a weird one that I know Chisel and Hound, he's used some. Let's see. There's bone, antler. Yeah, I'll try almost anything.
I love it. And then one other question that I got here. So I would like to ask people this. Is there a philosophy or ethos that guides you, yourself as an artisan, but also for the company?
Just always do my best. Give everything my full attention and go over every detail.
Nice. And that also helps as far as quality, things like that, quality control, the QC, as you mentioned. All of that. Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. Every detail. That's what I'm talking about.
I got one more, Angela.
Go ahead, bud.
So the only thing that I have more of than shave soaps is bourbon. So what's your favorite bourbon?
Buffalo Trace.
Blanton's.
Buffalo Trace. Blanton's is really good, but Buffalo Trace is easier to get. They're not very far from where I live.
Nice.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm very jealous. We used to get buffalo trace where I live here in the east coast of Canada, and then for some reason, sometime earlier this year, it just dried up. Can't get buffalo trace here at all.
It's really
It sucks.
hard to get here, and we're 45 minutes from it. It's
Really?
like you go to the distillery.
Yeah,
and
we
you
have to.
cannot get
You
it
have to almost go there in person.
every day because they don't tell you what they're gonna have that day, whether it be Blanton's, Weller,
Azarac.
Azarac. Thank
Yeah.
you. I couldn't think of that one. They don't tell you. So unless you're standing there in line when they open, you might not get it. And once you get it, you can't go back for 90 days. I mean, it's not as easy to get, even though we live in Kentucky.
Really?
Man.
Yep.
Yeah, well, see, bourbon is Angelo was taking or not taking. It's bourbon's gotten really, really popular the last few years, especially during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Everybody became bourbon drinkers, right? And then
Right.
it just became the in thing. So yeah, it's just
Yeah.
one of those things.
Yeah. Sometimes our local stores might have a bottle on the shelf, or I got a bottle of Eagle Rare up just 5 minutes up the road.
That was
But that's not a guaranteed. So
Yeah,
we
there's
paid a
Crazy.
the
price.
liquor store right next door that has a lot of buffalo trace there.
Oh, yeah?
Lucky.
There's a lot of different bourbons that they got there, and other stuff too. They got chips.
Yeah, next time Carlos is there, you and Carlos need to talk. I need some Buffalo Trace out here in the East Coast. And it was expensive here. It was like $45 a bottle when I could get it. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, it's expensive.
We usually go to Kentucky every couple of years. We're coming down in December again. We'll be right in your neck of the woods.
yeah, that's
Oh yeah, you guys should hook up, man.
link up.
Yeah, nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I got here, guys. J Mac, Gardner, you guys got anything else?
I don't have any more questions, but I'd like to thank you guys taking the time coming on here with us tonight. Great getting to know you, and these really seem to help. Put the names to the faces and get the community. The community at large. Maybe they didn't know a whole lot about long shaving before tonight, but they know a lot more now. So thank you so much for spending some time with us this evening.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having us. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Yeah, thank you guys for taking the time. Everybody that's watching at home, thank you. J Mac, Gardner, thank you guys for sharing the airwaves and stuff and doing this, helping me host. It's always an honor to do this, but yeah. So I want to thank everybody for coming out, and also Alan, Courtney, right?
Yes.
I'll make sure make sure I got that correct. So definitely thank you guys. So everybody go check out Long Shaving. Go to the Instagrams. Go give them a follow. Any shave wives out there, please check out the shave wives. Just like us, you guys are not alone. There is support out there.
That's right.
So, but yes, definitely check out Long Shaving, and we definitely look forward to what's going to be held up, coming out in the future from you guys. And yeah, very, very exciting time. So thank you for spending this time with us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. It's been great.
Okay, right on. All right, guys. Well, you guys have a good night, and we'll be seeing you next Friday for another Artisan Spotlight right here from the Razor Company. So you guys have a good night.
One last thing, Ansel, if I can.
Go ahead.
Hey, if you don't mind, reach out to us on Instagram. I don't do social media. My wife does all of it. But she can give you my phone number or something, and maybe we can stay in touch, and maybe we can work on something together.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right,
That'd be great.
Sure, reach out, man.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night.
You too.
Have a good night, folks.
Good night.
See yous.